Good morning, YouTube. This is Laura. I am going ahead and doing Samuel's 14-month update. Oh, my glasses are funky. He's actually 14 and a half months, but I didn't want to wait till 15 months because he has his 15-month checkup late because of the holidays and all of that. So, I'm going to go ahead and do an update. Man, these are all smudged, so I'm just taking them off. He is saying a lot of words. He says cup, up, help, applesauce. He'll say no. It's like no, 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 and shake his head, but he doesn't do that a lot. He says eat, and when he says eat, he'll do the sign. He'll go eat, eat. He says daddy and dada. Both of them mean daddy. He says mama. He says cat. He used to say kitty cat, but now he just says cat. He says open, happy. Sometimes he'll say car. He says baby, pop. He'll say bye-bye and wave bye-bye. He tries to say car sometimes too. And he's even started putting two words together. He'll say help dada or happy baby. And it's really, really cute. So he is saying tons of words. He feeds himself now completely. It makes a big mess, but he can get the spoon to his mouth. We're still limited in what we can feed him because he doesn't have very many teeth, which we'll get to. He actually finally last week, I think was it last week or the week before, got his first tooth. He got his top tooth right here, and then a few days later this tooth came through, and these bottom two teeth are so close to coming through. So he finally has teeth, which is so good. Once he gets a couple more, what we can feed him will open up big time because he'll actually have teeth, which will make a big difference. So we're excited about that. A big thing is that he is off his reflux medicines. It's so exciting because he's been on medicine for so long and we really wanted to get him off, but it's dangerous with reflux because they can actually burn their esophagus, and there's not much that can be done to correct that later. But he seems to do really well. We have to stay on top of managing it, otherwise he'll have to go back on his medicines, which we don't want to do. But we just have to make sure he doesn't overeat at meals because that will give him reflux, which has gotten a lot better. He's not eating so much since he's feeding himself now. He takes longer to eat, and I think he can tell when he's full better, and so that's really good. And we still have to keep his eating spaced out. He can't have snacks and stuff. And we have to make sure that when he's done eating, there's at least an hour before he goes down for a nap or bed or anything like that. And as long as we do those things, he seems to be doing really well. And we're hoping once he gets his teeth in, we're going to test again to see if he's still got some of those food allergies, so we can really start feeding him more. Now, when he's teething, it's just a really, really bad time to test. So we'll check that again soon, and hopefully some of his allergies he will have grown out of them. He's walking really well. I don't know if you've seen some pictures or the videos I've put up. He can walk in shoes, he can walk on rough terrain, and just this weekend he's really started doing well at walking up and downhill. So that's really, really fun. He loves to hike. It's one of his favorite things. He loves to go on walks and to go on hikes. Fortunately, we have lots of places to do both around here, so that's really good. He can follow basic instructions. Like if I say, wear your shoes, he'll bring me his shoes. Or, go get a book for mommy to read. Go get a book, and he'll bring me a book. And those are the main two that he does, but he's learning to follow basic instructions, which is really cool. He is a little guy. He's gotten a little bit taller, we can tell, because we don't have to roll up all his pants anymore. Still have to some, but not all of them. But he still only weighs 20.5 pounds. He's still in 9 to 12 month clothes. He is just a little guy. He's definitely not, I'm not worried. He's not unhealthy. He looks very healthy. He looks the same as he's always looked. He's not big. He's a little guy. So it's so cute seeing him walk because he's so tiny and he's walking so well. He loves books. He especially likes this book, actually. It's a toddler play. I don't know if that's going to show up backwards on there or not, but it has different ideas of things you can do with toddlers. My mom got this for me. But it's got loads of pictures inside. and you can see their pictures of babies with their parents and just babies doing things, he will look at this book and look at this book and look at this book. He loves this book. And he loves books in general. He'll bring us books all day to look at and read, and he'll point to things and want to know what they're called. If he sees a baby or something he knows, or a cat, he'll point to it, baby, cat. So he loves books. It's really cute at bedtime. We have family worship in the living room, and then we go back to his room for bedtime. And when worship is over, and Arlen usually is the one to take him back because he'll get him dressed and then I'll come back and join them. But whenever we stand up at the end of worship, he just leads us right back to the room. He knows just what's going on. He'll pick out his bedtime book off the shelf and take it over to his bed and sit on it. And he just knows what's going on, and it's so cute. He is doing much better with night sleep. He goes to sleep really easy. I just lay with him on his bed and he's out in no time. And when he's feeling well, sometimes he'll sleep from when he goes down, which is about 7:30, until about 5 o'clock in the morning, and then he'll need help staying asleep. He's not ready to get up. But that's pretty good. Most nights he'll get up at around 2-ish and nurse, and then go back to sleep. But that's so good for him, so good. His naps, he still does not nap well unless I'm holding him. I've tried getting to where I nurse him lying down and then I can get up a little bit, but if I'm not holding him, especially the second part of his nap, he just does not sleep, and then he's really cranky, and it's just a downward spiral effect. So especially over the holidays with everything going on, I'm just not even going to bother with trying to work on that right now. I get frustrated sitting for so long sometimes, but I can do it right now. There's no reason for me really not to be doing that if it means good sleep for him. But there will come a point when I won't be able to do that anymore. So still trying to figure out what to do there. Sorry, my voice is like going. I don't know why. He loves his bath time. He loves playing with water in general. His bath is never ever long enough, but he has figured out in the bathroom how to turn on the cold. He can't reach the hot, but he can turn on the cold water and let it run out of the tub. And we have to be careful because our spout moves around and he'll push it so it's running out of the tub and get water everywhere. But he loves it. He's figured out how to press the buttons. He helps with the laundry. He starts presses the buttons to start the loads for us, but we have to watch because if he gets to it in the middle of a load, he'll stop it and we'll have to start all over again. He loves helping in the kitchen. He loves helping to sweep and helping to vacuum. He's such a little helper. He loves to go on hikes. He loves books, like I said. He as far as toys, he doesn't have any toys that he just loves all the time. He kind of, depending on what skills he's developing, those are the toys that he'll lean to. He likes all his toys and he'll play with them all. But like right now, he's learning to twist lids off. So anything that has a lid, that's his favorite thing to play with, and he'll try and twist it off. And just as his skills develop, he does love bubbles. He loves bubbles. But he just kind of likes having some different things, and I'll sit and do something, and he'll focus on one thing for a really long time, but he won't play with it for a bunch of days. It's kind of once he's figured it out, he's done. He's doing much better in the car. No screaming usually. Like I can drive around town and do things and he is fine, which is so nice. And I'm running out of time, so the last thing is that he is just, he goes up and down the stairs constantly. We'll watch him. I'm still not positive that he's 100% safe on his own, but he loves to do the stairs. The last thing is just he's so good-natured for the most part. Like if he's got something we don't want him to have, unless it's a pen, he loves pens. He likes the ones that click, but we try not to let him have them because he'll mark on things. But if you tell him no or take something away or do whatever, most of the time he's just okay. Sometimes he'll throw a fit. A lot of times he'll try and get it back, but usually he's just okay with it. He's so good-natured, and it's great. I love him. So my time is up, so I guess that's the end of my update for Samuel. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below.